Hey everybody, Eric Meyer, NASA Great Lakes Chief Instructor. We're here to do another short video about track attack and using it so that when you go to the intro to data acquisition classes, you know a little bit about this software. And in this particular video, we're going to talk about split times and how to use this looking thing. Now, if you don't have this when you hit split times, that's okay. There's a link in the bottom of this video to talk about how to make sectors, okay? Or you can get a hold of me on Track Attack and we can get you on this team right here, and I can go right here to the sessions and I can share this session with you, okay? Share this session with you. Let's type in, there's NASA J, there's our fearless leader, J. Andrew, and I can share the session so you can see this exact outing, this John L. Feeney outing, right, that I've already made sectors for. So let's get started, and we're going to learn about this right here, split times or sectors. Okay, so what is a sector? A sector, and you can see these vertical lines right here that can be turned on and off right here. That's a little too busy, but let's just keep them on for a sec. These lines on the track at 2,470 feet or whatever that is right there correspond to these lines right here, right? So this line right here, look over at the track map, I want you to look right here. See that little hash mark right there? It's the same one as this, right? And that's where this sector ends and this sector begins. Okay? And again, we're going to talk about how to make sectors in another video. Actually, Track Attack has a really good video, and I'll link it in the bottom of this YouTube page when we're done. So in this particular case, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, with the last one ending at the start-finish line. There are 9 sectors, right? And so when we go right over here, you can see there are 9 sectors. And what this says is, these are in seconds, right? 17.49, 17 and a half seconds in sector 9, right? Sector 6, 16 and change. Here's one that's slow for traffic or whatever reason. Here's some more here, 7 seconds, 17 seconds, 17, 16, 13, right? And all these add up, all these right here, all these add up to the fastest lap, which is in bold right here, okay? Now, you're going to learn about what this means, and what this means, and what this means. The most important two, I'll suggest to you, are these two. This range kind of really doesn't matter. Theoretical best. Theoretical best is a lap time, 2 minutes, 17 seconds, 17.8 seconds, that says if we were to cherry pick all the best sectors from all the various laps, what would all these best sectors be, and what would they add up to? And in this particular case, it's about 1 second savings. Okay, so let's keep going. I'm going to show you where those are. Okay, the best sectors are noted either in here, right? Because this was our fastest lap after all. There's probably some fast sectors in here, or they're outside of that. And you'll see that this one is colored yellow, and this one's colored yellow, and this one's kind of weird. It looks like yellow and purple. But what you'll note is it's not in this row right here, right? So let's do some math here and talk about this. Sector 1, which lap was our fastest sector? Was it this right here, our fastest lap, 13.4? No. It's about 2/10 faster. Lap 3 was a faster sector 1. And what we do here, or what the software automatically does, is take this and put it right down here and say the fastest sector to calculate theoretical best is right here. And in this case, it came from sector 1 on lap 3, right? Here's the next one, 16.1. Sector 5 was our fastest sector, theoretical lap contribution, for lap 4. And you'll note that it's noted in here in the formula, right? Not 16.341 seconds, this one right here. So there's about 2/10 right here, ish. And there's about 1/10 here, ish. 2 plus 1/10 equals 3.5 tenths. And if you're smart, you're doing the math in your head and you're going, holy cow, this was 6/10. Remember, all our contributions added up to about 1 second faster for theoretical. Okay? All of our contributions for all this right here added up to a 1 second better theoretical lap. And those better sectors came from here, not here, not here. See how that's the same? Not here. See how this is the same? Here, 1/10, not here. See how this is the same? Here, huge. 6/10, huge, huge. Not here and not here. So here is one of the main benefits, and I think there are two. There are probably more, but for me there are two. I like to use split times. I spend most of my time right here and a little bit of time right here so that I can quickly identify, hey man, where is the time on the track? Where could I have gone faster? And in this case, there are 3 areas here, here, and really here, right? 6/10 or 60% of this 1 second savings is just in sector 7 right here, right? If you want to remember what sector 7 is, you can do this and either count and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? It's this high-speed area that people always overbrake for and always overbrake for right here. Almost everybody does. This is why I've segmented it right here in particular. That is the time savings. There are 6/10 savings in there. And I know to go in here and go, what the heck happened in here? And we're not going to look at that right now, but what this does is say, where should I go look? And it's a great little way to say, where should I go look to save time, right? What should I work on? Guys, the benefit of data acquisition is allow you to say, where do I suck / where can I get better? And in this case, it's pointing it out to you right here. It's saying, hey, we could have went faster right here by a second. And here it's in anywhere of these 3 sectors, right? This is one way to look at sectors. This is the way I like to look at it. And 6/10 of that, or 60% of that, was just in sector 7. Okay? So it tells you where to look, or answers the question, where is there time, right? And in this case, sector 7, which we would drill down and analyze a little bit more. The second thing split times tells you, or sector times tells you, is what's the magnitude of the difference? And in this case, it's about 1 second. Eric's rule of thumb, and Peter Krause, if you're listening to this, I would love your 2 cents worth. My rule of thumb is, with some focused effort on the weekend to work on these areas, 1, 2, 3, and mainly this one, you should be able to find half of this difference. So half of 1 second is about 5/10, right? And so John should be able, with some focused effort, conscious effort to go faster in 7, should be able to find half of this and take this down to a 2:18.2. So John, if I were you, I would tell you this after looking at your data to say, John, you have a 2:18.2 in you. In fact, I would go a little farther and push you and say your goal should be a high 2:17. Break that 2:18 barrier, dude, and you want to bust a 2:17. Even if it's a 2:17.999, it's a freaking 2:17. So I would have that clear goal, that clear objective in my mind, and go after that number based on looking at this outing. Does that make sense, guys? If you need to watch this again, watch it again. It's a nice, quick, short video, but this is a very powerful tool that you'll find yourself using to say, where's the time? and how much time, and also how much variation. Because of all these sectors, we use quite a bit of them in our fast lap. We used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 9 sectors used that contributed to our best lap. Okay. The last thing we want to know is what the heck's rolling best? And a lot of people don't understand what it is, and that's okay. Rolling best is this. If we were to put a bunch of consecutive segments together, what would be the first segment all the way to the last segment? In other words, where did we do the best number of segments? And in this case, it's noted in these kind of 2 colors right here. And it actually starts right here, and it goes all the way down here, and then includes part of the next lap, right? Which makes sense because this one's faster. So if we were to start at the beginning of sector 2 and start the clock and run this lap to here and stop it right here, we would run 2:18.5, which is about 0.2 faster than here. So we sort of unofficially ran a 2:18.5, right? Does that make sense? That's what rolling best means. So there's theoretical, very important. Rolling also very helpful. Range, forget about that. It's not really valuable. Actually, what range does is talk about the difference between this one and this one, the range of these two, and sometimes it can be rather high. And if you look at all this range, it says there was a range of about 1.8 seconds. I don't find that valuable. I find this valuable right here and this a little bit valuable. So the difference between these two, 1 second, should be your objective to go find half of that. Okay, I'm Eric Meyer. You have just watched split times or sector times, and we will see you in the very near future at one of these bad boys right here on this page in events coming to a town near you: Columbus, Ohio, Cleveland, Northern Illinois, Evanston, Illinois, Richfield, Columbus, Cincy, right? You got to sign up right here, guys. Don't send me email, please. Don't send me a Facebook Messenger. Don't send me a message on this page. Go to events and indicate your interest. That way, that's how I know to contact you. And that's how I know that I can get you this file right here. Excuse me, right here, which is the one we just looked at. I will share that with you so that you can start playing with the same exact file. So when we do the workshop, you're like, oh, I'm familiar with this. I know about this, right? I know, and I remember that in the split time, this one was 6/10. So guys, we're trying to make it really super easy for you to learn this stuff and not jump around and throw Mid-Ohio in one of these and Lime Rock in another one of these and Monaco in another one of these. We're trying to use the same information. And thank you, John Alfini, for providing these laps, and also for Apex Pro for the logger that we used to get this good quality information. I'm Eric Meyer. We'll talk to you soon.